Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it
just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Dinelson Lamet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Here's a speed threat, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there. Now 1-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Juan Soto. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a little roller to the pull side. Definitely out in front of the pitch away, but it wasn't one the defense could make a play on.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Kicks and deals. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Denver, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Here's Colorado's DH, Jurickson Profar. And the pitch. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. An absolutely majestic shot. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Got him looking. 1 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Randall Grichuk now. The pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive. Caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Jones going back some more, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Next pitch is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty delivers. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. And out of here. A towering shot to right. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham. Good contact guy, good defender. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Over to first, and he saved. Grisham off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Tatis waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Juan Soto waits on deck. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now here's Lowry's Montero. And now the lefty Sliced hard but foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now here's Nolan Jones. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two. Outside.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now he'll turn for second. In there safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 out, runner at second. Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies. And here it comes. Swings and he breaks his bat. Cronenworth throws on to first. 2 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Brenton.
And here is Brenton Doyle. Two outs with a runner at third. Got him. That's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
2 balls.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a strike in there.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Popped up. Montero sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch. Well struck left field. And in one hops the wall.
He was
Now
all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. And here comes Sander Bogarts. Kicks and fires. This to third. McMahon. They take the force out, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies 1. Bottom of the inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Austin wins.
The catcher, Austin.
You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. And now it's filled up. Jurickson Profar up next for the Rockies. Got him swinging for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He hit a leadoff homer in the bottom of the first. They say it went. Here comes a pitch. Ezekiel Tovar to bat next. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
Now Ezekiel Tovar. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Rockies are down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That's in there. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Peter Lambert getting ready to go. Bard warming up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. Zips it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Flied out his first time. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. In the dirt. Gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting,
Matt Carpenter, the next to hit. The solo homer his first time. And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is inside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. 2 outs. And that one pulled foul. Carpenter at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Caught him looking for the K. One left for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan McMahon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next for Colorado, Randall Grichuk. That one misses. Ball 3. The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. Randall Grichuk goes deep, his second of the year, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So digging in, Lowry's Montero went down on strikes his first time through. Next pitch is popped up. Machado gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Doubled his first time up. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Peter Lambert.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Number 20, Peter.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. A 1-1. There's a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Manny Machado into San Diego on deck circle. The 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Machado.
Manny Machado.
Soto stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
There's Gary Sanchez. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a 1-2. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. Out of here. Gary Sanchez hits 1 out. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And a pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Righty to the plate. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Machado throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle digs in now. Doyle swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Now around second, going for third. Odor with a relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for three as soon as it touched down.
Runner at third with one gone. So in now for Colorado, Austin wins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there. 1-2. Doyle takes his lead at third with one away. Way high with that one. And it's 2-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's out to center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jurickson Profar. 1-1 now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The 2-1. And now one strike away. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.